toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a great team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley, in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a crew looking to make a statement. Facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris David, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Golden Bears will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marked it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back. He gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could...
And he's got a touchdown. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So the Cal Bears offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Wiley. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Golden Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And the ball slipped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be brought down, but he was everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He now has 80 yards rushing as he inches closer to that 1,400-yard milestone. Wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion.
And he burrows his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick handoff. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got it on the right. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down and run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. And knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kentucky delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in bluegrass country for some time. And if this team's not careful, they could have themselves a football program there in Lexington. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Look out, he's got room. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Golden Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Trying to get behind the defense. Balls in the deep ball. Races all the way down to the 5-yard line before they get him out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If he has, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick completion to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Deep shot for the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. On the set. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's in for a touchdown.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know you can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Continues to fight for yards. Out of bounds at the 13, and that's just what the doctor ordered for this offense. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now this offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Dances away to buy time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Here's a heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Fires to the end zone, and he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. Next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll send out the kicker here. It's not all doinks are bad. Off the right, up, right, and through. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Backed up now. Here's second and long. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Rush is on him. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get something.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. He made the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Golden Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Using his legs, it's Wiley. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They want to see if they can score the deuce. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slip.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Lawson. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnett. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Run back.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Lawson. Forced out of the pocket. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
You know, a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Sets up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week, you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And the Golden Bears will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Didn't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and
breaks into the open. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. He's got it overrun. And And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
How about the ball? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just